Hello, my friends. Welcome to another reading video. All right, this week, remember, we are still working on those long A sounds, but this week we are focusing on the long A when there's an AI and an AY. So remember, when we say AI together, it just makes the A sound. It doesn't say A-I or AI, it just says A. Same with when we have an AY together, it just says A. Okay, so let's practice a couple of these. Make sure you are sounding these out with me at home. That is the only way you are going to become amazing rock star readers. Sound it out with me. Break it down with me. When you do it with me and you say it out loud, you're seeing it, saying it, and hearing it, which is exactly what we need to do to learn all the things. Ready? Okay, break it down with me. A, n. Okay, now let's put the M and the A sound together. May, Now let's put it all together. Main. Good. Let's do the next one. Brain. Brain. All together. Brain. Good. How about down here? We have a, d. Oh, you can't really see that M because of the glare. It's so shiny in here. A, d. Made. All together. Made. Try the next one. A, d. Paid. All together. Paid. Nice. Hopefully practice saying those out loud with me so you are hearing how we can break down all the letter sounds and still say the A sound when we have an A-I. Now let's try the A-Y. Are you ready? Let's see if we can get a little closer. Okay. So when we have a T-R, remember T-R says tur, and then A-Y says A. So let's break it down. Tur-A. Tray. Nice. Let's try the next one. Gray. Gray. Nice. Go down here. A. Pay. Last one. A. Lay. Awesome job, my friends. Hopefully you kind of sensed a theme here. Let's say these together. Main, brain. What do we hear? Oh, if you're saying rhyming words, kiss your super smart brain. Mwah, mwah. How about down here? Made, paid. Yep, rhyming because of that ending sound. How about tray, gray? And pay, lay. All rhyming words. And that's why we practice rhyming words, because once we know this is tray, well, we already know the ending sound is A, so now we just have to change that beginning sound. Gray. Right? It makes us faster and even more rock star readers. Okay, let's practice our sight words. Say them with me. Brown, work, year, live. Good, let's put them into a sentence. The dirt on the ground is brown. Work. You have to do your school work before you go outside and play. True story. Okay? Year. This has been an amazing school year with you adorable people. It really has. I've loved every second of it. Last one. Live. You all live in Sparks, because that's where our school is, so I know you all live near the school, which is in Sparks. All right, rapid fire. Quickly, say them with me. Ready? Brown. Work. Year. Live. Awesome job, my friends. I always love practicing all those things together. Okay, I'm going to switch over to the other camera and we're going to talk about today's work. See you in a flash. All right, my friends. So today we are going to talk about the reading log that we are working on this week. We're going to work on some sight words. And we need our Unit 6 magazine. So go ahead and hit pause, grab these 3 books, grab your pencil. Come on back when you're ready. All right, if you're back with me, that tells me you have all the things we need for today. So first things first, let's open up our reading log. We are on the very last reading log of our packet. Kind of exciting. When we come back from spring break, we will have new reading logs to fill out. So make sure you are filling out the last page of this one. And remember, you have your own little clover to color at the end of the week. So once we are there, make sure you are on the My Main Idea reading log. I'll give everybody another second to flip there. All right, if you need a little more time, just hit pause and come back when you're ready. As a reminder, you read your book every day. Then you write the title of the book. What is your book called? Then you're going to write the main idea of the book. The main idea is what the story is mostly about. So what is happening? If it's Sonic, you're going to tell me the main idea is how Sonic saves the day. If your story is about Curious George, the story is mainly about Curious George and his adventures. Okay? You can be more specific with your story, but it's just telling me what's happening in the story. So this story is mostly about what? Chicken Little. This story is mostly about Chicken Little and his friends going to the king. It could be the gingerbread man. This story is mostly about the gingerbread man running away. All right. I know we had a couple of questions during Monday's class meeting about the reading log, so I think we answered everybody's questions. But if something else comes up, or if you are still stuck, or if you're a little confused, let me know so we can talk about it, because I bet if you have that question, somebody else does also. All right? So make sure you're reading every day and fill out one of your squares every time you read a new story. Now we are going to open up our sight words book. We're going to turn all the way. Oh my goodness, we're more than halfway through this big old thick book. Are you ready? We're going to turn to the word very. So everybody take a minute and find the word very. Okay, if you need more time, go ahead and hit pause, but we're going to keep moving forward. Say this word with me, very. I love my mom very much. We're going to write out the word very. Make sure you're practicing writing nice and neat on the line. The only way we get to be really neat writers is if we practice writing neat. So use the lines, use the boxes, practice, practice, practice. Go through and find all the varies, cut and glue, and draw me a picture. Hit pause, work on very. Come on back when you're ready. All right, if you're back with me, that tells me you are all done with very. Let's turn the page. The next word we are working on is after. Say it with me, after. Read the sentence with me. The number 3 comes after 2. We're going to practice writing it. Make sure you practice writing it neatly. Find it all throughout the Find It box. Cut, glue, draw. Finish the word after. Come back when you are ready. Hit pause. Take your time. I'll see you when you're done. All right, if you're back with me, that tells me you are all done with after. We are all done with our sight words for the day. Now, we're going to open up our Unit 6 magazine. We're going to open it up to page 28, and it says, which train? Give everybody a little bit of time to find the story. Which train? All right, I'm going to keep moving forward. If you need more time, you just hit pause. So I'm going to read the story, Which Train, to you. 4 pages. After I'm done reading, I'm going to give you the assignment that on page 30, you're going to go through and look for words with the long A. Let's see if I can fix the long A, spelled as A-I or A-Y. So you're going to go through and circle all the A-I and A-Y words. Not now, but when we're done reading. Then, once I'm done reading, you're going to go through and you're going to draw the train you like best. Then you're going to tell me which train you like best and why. So we're going to talk about that after the story as well, but I want you in the back of your mind thinking about, okay, I have to pay attention to the trains. I have to think about which train I like the most, and I have to be able to tell why I think that's the best train. Okay? So it's always good to have that information in our brain. What do we have to know from the reading? So again, one more time. You're going to have to draw the train that you like the best. You're going to have to tell me which train you like the best. And you're going to have to tell me why. So I think train X is... Okay, so with that information in the back of our brain, we know... We know what we have to pay attention to while we read. Okay? So sit back, get comfy, enjoy the story. Which train? It is time to go to work, said Mr. Clay. But I made a big mistake. I got up at 9. I am late. A train will get me to work fast. But which train will be best? I can take the red train, said Mr. Clay. You can see a lot on this train ride. But the red train moves like a snail. It will not be the best train to take today. Think about it. If it moves like a snail, does a snail move really fast or does it move really slow? It moves really slow. So if he's in a hurry, he doesn't want the red train. But a slow train might be lovely if you just want to enjoy the ride and look at the scenery, the beautiful things outside the window. So you have to decide, would the red train be the best train for you or not? Keep that in your mind. I can take the brown train, said Mr. Clay. The brown train is the main train in town. It stops at fun places, but it stays at each stop a long time. It will not be the best train to take today. So the brown train goes everywhere. It sounds like you can go to so many amazing places. But if it has to stop and stay in one spot for a long time, is that the best train if you're in a hurry? Probably not. You need a train that just gets up and goes, right? So it's not good for Mr. Clay. But is it your favorite train? Maybe. I can take the gray train, said Mr. Clay. You can play games on this train. It runs on a fast track, too. I think this train will be best. Oh no, the grain tray is taking off. I must pay for a ticket fast. Goodbye. So Mr. Clay decided to take the gray train. You can play games on the train, and it's on the fast track, so it's going to get him to work quickly so he's not late. So now what you need to think about, which train do you think is the best and why? Okay, so keep that going in the back of your mind. But while you're doing that, I want you to go through on page 30 and find all of the long A words with AI or AY, and you're going to go through and circle, and you're going to send me a picture in Seesaw of all the words you circled on page 30. Okay? So let's read page 30 again. I can take the brown train, said Mr. Clay. Well, here's an AI one right there. Sure, does that make the long A? Sure does. Okay, that's the first one. That's the only one I'm helping you with. That's my gimme. The rest of them, I want you to find all on your own. So you're looking for the AI or AY. So right here, right now, hit pause. Look at all the words with AI and AY. When you come back, we're going to read page 30 one more time to see if you've missed any. But go ahead and hit pause and go through and circle the words that you can find on your own. Okay, if you're back, that tells me you've already circled all the AI and AY words you can find. I'm going to read this page one more time with you, so listen and look as we go to make sure that you didn't miss any. I can take the brown train, said Mr. Clay. The brown train is the main train in town. It stops at fun places, but it stays at each stop a long time. It will not be the best train to take today. Okay, so we need a little more time. Hit pause one more time and finish finding the AI and AY words on page 30. Okay, if you're back with me, that tells me you're all done. So make sure you send me a picture of page 30 in Seesaw when you're done with the video so I can see all the AI and AY words you found. Now let's turn the page. Now I want to know your opinion. Remember, your opinion is what you think or what you feel. Now is your turn to draw the train you like best. So go back and look. There was the red train that was slow, but you get to see a lot of things. The brown train that makes the stops at all the fun places, but it's at the stops for a long time, so it's not very fast. Or the gray train that has games and also goes really fast. So which one was your favorite train? Red, brown, or gray? And I want you to take some time and I want you to draw the train that you like the best. Hit pause, work on your drawing, come back when you're ready. All right, if you're back with me, that tells me you have already picked your favorite train. You drew the train that you liked the best and you're ready to move on to your writing. So whichever train you drew the picture of is what you're going to write about. So remember, an opinion is where we think or we feel something. So here are a couple ways that we can write those sentences. You can say, in my opinion, blank is the best because blank. So in my opinion, the red train is the best because it goes nice and slow. Then I want you to give me a second sentence. So if you pick the red train and you say because it goes nice and slow, period. Then your next sentence might be, I like that it's slow because I can see a lot of things. Or I like that it is slow because I feel safe. Okay? So this is how we start our first sentence, but your second sentence, I want you to do kind of all on your own. Do the best you can, sound things out. This is that writing practice we keep talking about. All the things that we have to be really good at for second grade, this is how we get really good at it, by having to practice over and over. But another way we might be able to say our opinion is, I think blank is the best because blank. I think the gray train is the best because it's fast. I also think it's the best because you can play games. That would be my second sentence. Okay, so you're going to tell me these. So sentence one is going to be your opinion. Sentence two is going to be the why. Why do you think it's the best? Okay, what makes it the best? I think gray is the best because it's fast. I also think it's the best because you can play games and get there quickly. In my opinion, brown is the best because it makes lots of stops. I think stopping at all those places would be great to see everything cool in the city. Okay? If you're stuck, if the sentences are really hard, this is a great thing to bring to our 11 o'clock meeting. But go back and look at all the pictures, reread the story, think about which picture really gives you the most information. Okay? This one, everybody looks very casual and calm. They're not in a hurry. This picture, oh my goodness, it looks like they're about to have so much fun. And this picture, everybody's definitely in a rush. This is Mrs. Sae-Wong running to work every day, trying to get there on time. Okay? When you're all done with writing your sentences, make sure you go into Seesaw and you send me a picture of both page 32 and 33. I want to see your drawing and I want to see your sentences. If you have any questions or need help with your sentences, please let me know. Otherwise, my adorable friends, that is all we have for today. That's a lot of work though, right? The drawing and the writing, and you're all rock stars and you're amazing. Let me know if I can help you with anything, and I will see you all later. Bye, friends.